Hey guys, we're excited to be sharing with you a new series called Doing It for the Gram. And this is a series where Ross and I show you how we get the best shots for our Instagram. This month, we're here in Australia to visit family and also to do some work. So we thought we'd also throw in some really cool shots and also just do some photos for our Instagram. So stick around till the end because we'll be showing you how we edit this photo from the Coogee to Bondi walk. And this is taken at Bronte Beach, and it is such an amazing walk because they have some amazing ocean views and just the best Instagram locations. So come along and check it out. Intro. The Coogee to Bondi walk. I highly recommend you doing it. It was such an amazing time we had just walking around and chilling, and especially this time of the year where it's summer down under but it's cold back in Hong Kong, and it was just amazing. So as promised, we're also going to show you how we edit our favorite photo from the walk. The first thing we do is enable the lens correction to remove lens distortion. So we click the box there in the lens correction panel, and the next thing we do is go into the effects and apply some dehaze, which helps clear up some of the sea mist. So I'll be going up to around 27, so that's good. Right, so Instagram has a different aspect ratio to the camera, so we'll have to straighten and crop. So go into the crop panel and just rotate it slightly. And then we click on 4:5 because that's the right ratio for Instagram, and just adjust that a little. That's good. And the image is a little cool, so we'll increase the white balance just a little. Go into the basic panel and increase the temperature and the white balance.
So don't worry about the skin tone just yet. It does look like it's a bit like I'm sunburnt, but we'll fix that later. Right, the next thing we do is we adjust the exposure and contrast. So that's good. Then contrast. So I like that. Yeah, so just play it around a little there. Next, we adjust the highlights and shadows. Moving up the shadows. I'm just playing around here to see which looks best for the photo. So moving down the shadows slightly. Chilly. So moving down the highlights just a bit more because I feel that looks better. And then adjusting the shadows again. Bring the highlights down a little more. And that's good. Now we're going to correct the whites. I'm going to increase them here. And that just makes the whites in this photo pop a little more. And the blacks as well. We decrease the blacks. Well, in this case, we increase it, but then in the panel, we go to a negative number. And then we're going to adjust the vibrancy because it's a little too vibrant in the midtones. So we'll take the vibrancy down. And now the skin tone looks better there. Yep. Well, now we're going to go into the tone curve. We still want to boost the shadows and crush the highlights, but without affecting the very top and bottom. So we'll do that right here. So I'm just adjusting this based on what I feel is right for this photo. And every photo is slightly different, so it's just depending on how you like your photo to look. Okay, finally we want to get the water and the sky to have this more vintagey look. We go into the HSL panel and we adjust the greens just a bit. And then we go into the aquas and then the blues because we want the ocean to look slightly darker and contrasty. So it's the same with the saturation because we want it to really pop. So I'm just going to increase this for the aquas and the blues. And again, this is really just by feeling, so we like to just test it out. So I'm decreasing the luminance of the red because I want my skin to look more natural, and I am more tan, so just did that. And then down with the greens again, and the aquas. Finally moving the blues as well, so it gives it that vintage look that we're going for. And that's it. So we're just going to close that panel, and that's how we edit our photo for Instagram.
So as you can see, this is the before and after photo of the shot we got at Bronte Beach, and make sure to also let us know what else you'd want to see on this series of Doing It for the Gram. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram. And we'll see you next time. Bye!